Well, thank you so much for joining in today and for your time. Really appreciate it. As a quick intro, my name is Andrea. I'm a recruiter and a psychologist. I've been recruiting for 5 years, and in the company in Sevilla, I've been here like 8 months.
Great.
And well, the idea of this call is to get to know you a little bit better, understand more about your experience, and also share with you more details about the role, about who we are as well, and see if we are aligned with the same expectations. And if so, we'll see how we can continue in the process, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Perfect. Well, so I would like to start telling you a little bit about the company, then a little bit more about the position, and after that, I'll give you the chance to share with me your experience. Is that okay?
Okay, good.
Perfect. Okay, well, Cristiano, so to start telling you about Sevilla, well, Sevilla was founded in 2001 in Netherlands. It started as a Java company, but with the time, it became a full-service digital consulting company. So right now what we do is that we provide services on consultancy, nearshoring and offshoring, everything around agile, DevOps, data and AI, cloud, security, Microsoft solutions, and so on. The company right now has more than 5,000 employees around the world, and we have 24 offices in different countries. But some years ago, the company decided to move the headquarters to the US because they want to grow in America. And when I say America, I mean all America, North, South, and Central America. And that is the reason why we are recruiting a lot in Latin America, because Latin America is one of their focus to grow.
Great.
Right now, we don't have an office space in any of the Latin countries. So that means that all the roles that we are recruiting are to work fully from home. And basically, the main requirements to have good internet to connect and to be available in the timings that you agree with the client.
Great. Sounds good.
I think that's a little bit about the position. Now about the company. Now about the position itself. So the senior Java developer, we are looking this role for one of our clients that is in the entertainment industry. And we are looking for someone with good expertise in Java. The main focus of this role is Java, Spring Boot, and microservices. So we need someone with good expertise in these three. But also some experience in Scala, because we, from time to time, you are having some tasks to do with Scala, but it's not like the main point. The main objective of this one is Java, Spring Boot, and microservices. The client also uses AWS as the main cloud provider, so we would like you to have experience as well with AWS. And it will be great if you have experience with CI/CD tools or containerization, like Docker or Kubernetes. And also experience with relational and non-relational databases as well. Since this role is a senior role, you will be mentoring some junior colleagues, so you'll be the point of contact for them too, if they need any support on any of the tasks that they do. And well, they work on agile methodology, so well, if you have that experience, that would be great. In terms of the conditions, it is a contracting role, paying in US dollars.
Oh, great.
As a contractor, that means that we only pay you the hours that you work, so we are not paying any health, pension, or time off. That all goes on your side. We are only paying you the hours that you work, but we expect you to work full time, Monday through Friday, 8 hours per day. So that means if, for example, on Monday it's a holiday in Brazil and you want to take it off, that day won't be paid.
Okay.
What else? I think that's the main things. We will be providing you with a laptop to complete all the tasks. But yeah, that's mainly it. I would like to give you the chance now to share with me more about you, if that's okay.
Okay, good. Well, I'm a Java developer since 2007. I just reviewed the resume I sent you on LinkedIn. It's not updated with my current job, so once we finish this interview, I will send it to you because it is a position at Disney where I'm a Scala developer. It's my first time working with Scala. It's been like 6 months on this project. This project just ended, and right now I'm searching for a new position, both inside my current company, which is a consulting company too, and on the market. So about my experience, I started with Java in 2007, so it's been 18 years now I'm working on with this language. And at the beginning there were no Spring and microservices, those things. But with time, since 2015, I started working with Spring Boot and microservices using Java. During That's a very brief of what I did on my career, but it's 18 years as a Java developer, but 6 months working with Scala.
And the 6 months with Scala, were you working with Akka, with cats, with...
Yes, with Akka, and it was a microservices based application. It runs on the cloud too there. We do have a Spinacle as the build tool, the continuous integration tool. In Java, I worked with other tools like Jenkins for the same thing. So that's all. That's it.
Okay. And how many years of experience do you have with AWS?
About 5 years, but always as a developer. So I enter the
Yeah.
console, look at the logs, look at database, but I'm not the DevOps person. I'm the developer that uses the cloud sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And do you have experience with another cloud provider or only with AWS?
Yes, Google Cloud Platform and Amazon. I worked with Microsoft Azure too, but it was a short period of time. So most of the time using Google and Amazon. They are very similar, but there are some small differences between them.
Yeah. Okay. And do you have any experience with containerization with Docker or Kubernetes?
Yes, on some projects I worked, I used that too. But again, the same way as I use the cloud. So I have the Docker installed on my machine and then I deploy containers on it. And when it goes to production, there are the automations that does the things. But I know the concepts of images and containers and everything else. But that's not something I create from scratch. I just use it on something that was already configured on the project.
Okay. And how many years of experience do you have working only with microservices?
Microservices, it's 9 years. I started 2015, so it's 9 years now. It's dead. It will be 10 years, but in some time, in some months.
Okay. And what databases you feel more comfortable working with?
Oracle, DB2, Postgres on the relational side, and on non-relational, MongoDB and Gen5.
Okay. And are you available immediately or do you have a notice period?
I'm available immediately.
Okay. And what salary are you looking for in US dollars?
Currently, $20 per hour is a good value.
Okay, perfect. And what were your responsibilities in this previous role?
I was responsible for developing new microservices and making changes to existing ones. So one example of changes I did, like adding a new field or adding a new business rule to that existing microservice, and I wrote some microservices from scratch.
Okay. And what is important for you in the next role?
Uh, the first thing is a remote work. I work remotely 60 years working this way, and I don't want to go back to the office in the future. Another good thing is to work for a company that's not from Brazil, and with a contract in dollar, that would be the perfect math for me.
Okay, perfect. Christiana, thank you so much for sharing all this information. So, what I'm gonna do right now is that I'm gonna share your profile with the technical team. When I say your profile, it will be your updated CV, the one that you will be sending me, and the notes from the call, that old experience that you share with me. They are the ones who decide if they want to move forward with you or not.
Okay.
How do they decide this? Basically comparing your profile with other ones. So checking which companies you have worked with, how many years of experience you have in the different technologies, your expected salary, your notice period. So all this is considered. And if they say like, oh, you know what, Cristiano is one of the strongest, let's move forward. In that case, I will be contacting you again through LinkedIn to organize the interview process. The interview, it's 2 interviews, 1 technical interview and 1 cultural fit. All in English, and it will only happen if you pass like the first filter, that it's the CV and the profile. If you pass that, then we book the technical interview. If you pass the technical interview, then we do the cultural fit. Okay?
Okay.
That's how the process is. I'm gonna send your profile today. I hope by the end of the week to have a response. But yeah, I will only be contacting you if they decide to move forward. Do you have any question or anything that I missed that you want to know?
No, everything is clear from now.
Perfect. Well, so Cristiano, thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And if you have any other question forward, you can contact me on LinkedIn, okay?
Okay, thank you. Have a good one.
Perfect. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.